Hello and welcome back to my Sims world where life is built off testing cheats true and you are simming with Game Haven X01. And we are in part two of Paradise Island. Y'all, look at this view. The sun is setting. Y'all, do you see this? Give me goosebumps. The view is just beautiful. And here is Dice. He is the owner of this beach resort type of thing going on. Yeah, I put it together. It's one of my bills. It's just a basic block stacked on top of another. But we made a beach out of it. Yeah, I do not have the island pack. But we're going to make do of what we have in the base game. So we're going to get Kai on the grill to make some veggie burgers. Yeah, I'm not going to take him out of his drawers. I am not. Out his swimming trunks. I'm going to leave them out. He looks very nice in them. I can't see him now with any other trunks on. I'm not sure what it says in the back. Probably like stud or hunk or something. But yeah, so we got our veggie burgers. We don't have everybody grab a plate. And we don't just kind of piggyback off of our last episode, along with this build. We didn't really. We talked about Haley and her ex-boyfriend, and kind of gave a little bit more to her story and everything. So now that they're broken up, Haley really doesn't want to talk about it with her siblings. I still got to change their last name. Note that they are going to be, all of them going to be a Kahue. And, yeah, so it's not a Kahue. Yeah, Kahue. Um, and she really doesn't want to talk about it to them. But Kai, Kai the one who called uh Haley right before, during the time that they was breaking up, and Haley was packing and trying to figure out, did she got enough money to go get a place? She didn't want to spend all her savings, to get a place and then struggle to get back on her feet. So, or go to her parents, with her parents were going to be like, we told you so, y'all not married. He didn't propose or nothing, you haven't met his family. We haven't met him. Only thing we, hear is just about him. That's it. Uh, so Haley wasn't really sure. So all of a sudden she gets this call from Kai. Kai is her brother, her older brother. And Kai is like, they take this trip every year and everything. So he calls her up and he's like, hey, we're going to see you and Perry on a trip, that we're leaving out this weekend to get to Paris Island and everything. And she's like, at first she didn't want to tell him. She was just going to make up some lie, some excuse why they couldn't go. But she know the truth will eventually come out anyway. So she's just like, let me just go ahead and tell him. Kai, me, and Perry broke up. I'm moving out right now, and as we speak. So Kai's like, wow, really? Y'all breaking up? Do you need any help to move your stuff? And she's like, yeah, I do. So he goes over and help her get her stuff. Now Perry wasn't there. Perry was gone at work and everything. So they leave, and he kind of questioned her about what happened, but she didn't want to talk about it. He just stopped maybe because it was so fresh. They were going through their emotions right then, so he let it go. So now they're here on the weekend, and Kai kind of asked like, "What's going on?" And she's like, "I really don't want to talk about it." And Lana, she, the nurse, and Lana's right here swimming. And she works at Newcrest Hospital with Eric Lewis, who is the doctor. So her storyline is very kind of simple. She goes to work. She just graduated with her CNA degree and everything. And she, uh, you know, she's not dating anyone. She's not really looking either. she is just fresh out the pack. You know what I'm saying? She just graduated and everything, so she's kind of like taking her time to make some money, get into her career and everything. And she's not looking to move out of their place or anything. She's kind of like, still like a mama's girl, a daddy's girl. She's just like her parents still kind of support her a little bit. Um, because she doesn't make too much, and she feels like, hey, I deserve a good lifestyle. I don't deserve this to have an apartment. I just, I might as well stay in this house right here and wait for all my siblings to move out and then have this whole house to myself. My parents still pay the bills. Why do I need to move out? So she is just like, and then I get a free vacation every spring, you know, and then I get another vacation right before the holidays kick in, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and everything, paid by my parents. So for me and my siblings to hang out and spend some bonding time with each other. So Lena, like, she's living a good life. She's not complaining or nothing, and she don't see it no other way. So unless some rich guy come and marry her, other than that, she is living a good life. So her life is pretty simple right now. We're gonna get her into some mischief, to get her to do something. But later on. So right now, she just snapping some photos, enjoying the beach time and everything at Paradise Island. Yeah, we somewhat got the top layer completed. I really don't see too much more to add to the top. I mean, we really don't have no much room. I may add some floats out there or something to add in. But other than that, I really don't. Maybe some touch ups, like a pool trim or something, but just something small. Nothing too that you would probably really notice a big difference to. Um, the lighting and everything. I love the lighting and everything. I don't see adding really too much to this part. But you never know. You never know. We might, I might get back on here another time and rearrange some stuff around, and you'd be like, "Oh, that's not how it was before." But I probably wouldn't record that or anything like that. But so far, I'm happy how everything turned out. So now we have them. I'm gonna have them go over here and do a little bit of bowling. And then definitely we got to get downstairs to create the hotel, like some rooms and everything. I'm not really sure how many rooms I'm gonna put in here. No, in the base game you can only have 8 Sims living in one household, but you can invite over up to, I want to say, 8 more, with the total being 16 in the household. So 8 living in and 8 to invite over. So when we do, come here on vacation, we'll have 8. Well, yeah, maybe like 5 living in, and then we invite over 8 or something like that. We'll do something. Yeah, but I want it to be crowded. That it's more than just the main characters in the storyline. So Paradise Island will be part of the storyline, but you won't see it often. Only when someone's taking a vacation, and it won't be that often because around holidays and stuff like that. Spring break, summer. Yeah. So we have Dice. Dice is the owner. Paradise Island. He would definitely be here the whole time. And right here, the Kahue family will be here. You know, not all of them, but when I record, I probably move them somewhere else if they're not part of the vacation. I hope that makes sense. But Dice will be here, and Dice is the owner. So let's get a little storyline going with them. So Haley is like, so how long have you been the owner here? And he's like, oh, for a long time. My parents actually owned it. And she's like, oh, really? Oh, and you like took over? She's like, he's like, yeah. Basically, I done graduated and everything, needed a job, and hey, my parents was like, this is a great opportunity for you to use your management skills and stuff and run Paradise Island. And so I did. She's like, oh, that's nice. He was like, so what do you do for a living? Right now I'm unemployed. And he's like, oh, well, if you need a job, you're welcome to come here. And she's like, oh, thank you, but we're only here for vacation. And he's like, oh, okay, so you don't stay in the area? No, 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 no. We stay in another area. We're just here for vacation, buying time with my siblings. Oh, these are your siblings? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, are you single? Yeah, somewhat, somewhat. Oh, okay, okay. What about you? Are you single? Yeah, I'm single. I'm single and I'm looking, you know. Oh, okay. So, you want to hang out here? You mean like, yeah, like a date? Would you like to go out with me? Well, I'm spending a lot of time with my siblings. I don't even see, and Maxwell like, what girl, go out with that boy. And Haley's like, well, I'm just with my siblings. It's right now. It's not a good time. So Dice is like, all right, maybe later, maybe later. Yeah, yeah, maybe later, Dice. Oh my goodness. So let's get Kai to do some bowling too. Maxwell is asleep. Yeah. Uh, and Lana, she went and got on the blood block. Is that the blood block? Oh my goodness. Kai, you fell. You're tiny. Oh. So let's get storyline going. You see Dice is still over there trying to persuade Haley to go out with him. And Kai is like, go ahead, sis, go ahead, go ahead. You single now? Go ahead, go ahead. Haley like, listen, boy, if you don't move out my face, go ahead, Dice. What you was saying? I'm definitely a lover type of guy. I enjoy late night strolls on the beach and everything. And Haley's like, oh, that's nice. Romantic dinners. Oh, boy, would you go somewhere? Guy's like, girl, give him a chance. You ain't had no man skip spit game to you like that. Haley like, Kai, please, would you go mind your own business? Oh. So what about you in your love life? Since you want you all up in my love life. And Kai's like, man, I'm not seeing anybody. I'm not even looking. I'm thinking about this being a chef. Taking some classes over at the university. What you think, Haley? Haley like, sound like good news. So let's get Kai to do a little bit of more bowling. Yeah, that's a strike. Way to go for your first time. For your first time bowling. So let's get Maxwell up. Maxwell is just sleeping too long. I love this view, y'all. I love this. This is so beautiful. I don't even think Maxwell I don't even think he's gotten in the water yet at all. So let's kind of get him to dip in the pool and everything. He's doing some sit-ups. And y'all, this from the last episode. I didn't really talk. I talked about Haley doing this episode, but not about um, them, hanging out here. So we definitely want to get Maxwell in a pool. Oh, yeah, do y'all think I should put him on some swimming trunks? Like Kai. Hi. Oh, we definitely got to shave his back hair. Yeah. And my last storyline, Maxwell was like my Asian guy in there. But, that storyline, it just didn't really take off like I wanted it to. Um, and we got Haley in the pool. I'm not even sure Haley got in the pool. Maybe earlier. Maybe earlier. So, y'all, let's get on to this video. We are going downstairs to create the hotel, the living area, and everything. And, you know, get them to sleep and get them freshened up and everything. So, let's hop over into build mode, y'all. See you there. have the hotel downstairs almost completed. Almost. I'm definitely going to add a few more things into the lobby area, or to the hallway and everything. But so far, I'm definitely pleased with the outcome and everything. It's very relaxing. I love the coolness that I use on the outside for the hallway, and the warmth that I get from the inside of the hotel room. So, oh my goodness, look at Haley. My goodness, Haley. Don't worry, honey. I'm gonna bring you back. I'm gonna bring you back, okay? She is not happy with this. She's like, I'd have called the law on you. I'd have called the law on you. Have me like this in the same story. But don't worry, I'm gonna get you back, honey. I'm gonna get you back. So yeah, so right now I'm just gonna get everybody in to take a shower, to eat, brush their teeth, get some rest. So right now, Lana and Haley is gonna be sharing a room, and I was gonna put Dice by himself, since he's the owner. But for right now, since Kai is really the main character, and I'm going to be now focusing more on him towards the end of this video and towards when we jump back over to our main storyline. Um, that I'm going to put Kai in a separate room, and Dice is going to bunk with Maxwell. So yeah, so everybody is pretty much trying to get together. Um, Yeah, so now Haley, even though she's broken up with Perry, she still, she feels like they'll get back together. So she's not quite ready to jump out there and start, to bring somebody else in her life, because she's like, Perry is just upset, and she really feels like it's him, not her. She feels like it's him. And Kai's kind of trying to see what's going on. He don't want to really pry into her romantic life like that, but he's definitely want to know what made them break up and everything. And so he talks to Lena, and he's like, since y'all are a little bit more closer into talking about things, maybe you can uh spend a little girl time with her, and kind of like find out what's going on. So Lena pretty much like, yeah, she really don't care. Like, I mean, she do care about her sister, but it's more like that's her personal life. I mean, if they break up, they break up. Lena is still kind of young. She is the youngest out of all of them. But her and Haley do have this more closer bond. Uh, she grew up with Maxwell and Kai, and finally, when a little girl did, a girl came into the picture, she bonded more, and they spent a lot of time together. And so Haley is kind of like, okay, Kai, I kind of, ask her about it. Um, but to be honest, to tell you what's really going on, Lena already kind of knows, because Lena was with her in some of these drive-bys, you know what I'm saying? And was trying to help her big sister find out who he is cheating on her with. Because that's how Haley sees it. He's cheating on me with these girls that he's painting. And, Lena's like, what you want me to do? What you want me to do? Do you want to go over there and fight? You want to go over there and fight him? Come on, come on. So, but, there's no evidence of it. They see the girls, but that's, they got to be there for, him to paint them and everything. So and they look through the windows and they just see him painting. But, uh, And Lena kind of like he's painting, like which one is he supposed to be seeing behind your back? Which one? But Haley can't just really pinpoint to one, because she hasn't caught him doing that thing. When she do the drive-bys and look through the window, he's in there painting, or they're leaving out or something like that, and they go their separate ways. There's no hugging, no, nothing that indicates that he's cheating. And she just catches them laughing together every now and then, or talking, or something, but never anything that should raise a concern. Keep that in mind. So now look at Kai is over there sleeping. We got Dice is sleeping. Let's get Lana. Where is Maxwell? We need to get everybody done, to sleep in their beds and sleep. Where is Maxwell? Let's see it. Okay, we have Lana. Lana, she is fixing her food. She's at the microwave. Okay, we got Kai back up. Oh, he's tense. Oh my goodness, and uncomfortable. What is going on with you, Kai? Uh, let's see. Let's get him to use the restroom and get him in the shower. And yeah, so jumping back over. Maxwell, he owns he's running the coffee shop now. You would definitely see him mingling at the coffee shop and in that world. This would be, a part of the storyline that you would see him at the coffee shop and everything, and doing his thing at the coffee shop. And you'll see Lena at the hospital. That's kind of what I want to kind of go with next episode, because I want to follow up with the Kahue family. And if they remember, this is like before Haley came to stay with them. Before Haley came to stay with them, this is what happened. The breakup took on like earlier that week. And that weekend, they came here to Paradise Island for their bonding time weekend getaway. So now we're at the weekend getaway and everything like that. And later on, we'll meet Perry. We'll have them meet up. You'll meet them. I'm not sure how I want them to meet or something. Maybe to visit the art gallery or something like that. The art studio where he works at. And so you'll eventually meet him. But right now, uh, yeah, we are, I'm going to follow up with them back at their place. And, Haley just moved in. She settled in. Well, she stayed there before, but she moved out to move in with her boyfriend. Remember that. She moved in with her boyfriend after they've been dating for 2 years. Now, the parents haven't met Perry, and neither had, well, her brother and her siblings, they done met and everything. But she hasn't introduced them to her mom and dad, and he hasn't introduced her to his mom and dad. Okay, so it's more, oh, what is going on? Do you see him with his lip poked out? Why are you so upset? Where is you going? Where is you going? Oh my goodness. Kai, is there something going on? Is something wrong with your room? Is something wrong with your room? Why are you so upset? Why are you so upset? Look at me following him. Why are you so upset? Where are you at? Oh, you got a headache. You got a headache. He's like, he can't take this no more. This girl is just talking in my ear. Come get you some common tea. Come get you some common tea. Sweetie, come get you some common tea. Calm your nerves. So I do want to follow up with, them back at their place and showcase a little bit of Lana going to work, a little bit of Maxwell going to work. And you remember Lana works at the Newcrest Hospital, and Maxwell got the coffee shop. Um, Haley is unemployed. You know the reason why. And Kai is studying to be a chef. So he is thinking about taking some cooking classes and everything, and to kind of level up a little bit. So hopefully we can get him there and everything. So yeah, he's tired. He's really tired. Drink you another cup. Drink you another cup of common tea, honey. Get you out the red. I mean, out the orange. It's working, y'all. It's working. Um, but yeah, and then definitely hop back over to Bridget and Gianni and get a little storyline with Bridget. Maybe get her in the office and everything. I'm trying to do this in one episode to kind of like get things going, moving. That we're not, too far behind in the storyline. We can get the storyline, going and get it, interesting. Uh, then I definitely do a storyline with Gianni and um, Enzo. Yeah, I want to see their romance unfold also, but we got to get them to kind of like speak to each other and everything. Where is he going now? Where is you going now? Where is you going? You're supposed to be eating in your room. Everybody's asleep but him. But yeah, we got to get them to to speak to each other. We got to get them some kind of way that they can end up speaking to each other and everything. And let's see what else. And introduce you to some more Sims because I got some other Sims that I haven't introduced you to yet that are like Malcolm. Definitely get Malcolm to come visit. Oh, he got him a plate. Get Malcolm to come visit Enzo so you can see him, hang out with him. I'm not sure what I want them to do. Maybe go to the gym. Their first hangout. Maybe go to the gym or something. Yeah. But right here, you will not like next time that you see Paradise Island, it would be definitely completed, and uh, I definitely would probably be adding on, to another part of it somewhere else. Um, but right now, this is the only building for right now. I'm not planning on doing any more big builds like this for a good minute. And for me to finish decorating and setting it up, I'm going to surprise you with a vacation from The Sims. I'm not sure who I want to bring on vacation and everything, but you know, you never know. It might be Kai and Bree. Who y'all think it should be? Definitely leave me a comment down below and let me know who you think should be for the first couple. The first couple. But now, note now they gotta meet. That means that the storyline gotta be more focused on them. They gotta meet. They gotta be dating for a while, and then the vacation and everything. So, but definitely leave me a comment below to let me know. Like, I want to see uh, uh, Enzo and Gianni's romance unfold, or I want to see Kai and Brie. Look here, that food. Let's see what you got. Hamburger steak, broccoli. Is that broccoli and carrots? What is that on the other side? Mashed potatoes with little herbs and spices. That's a good meal. That's a good meal. Kai? But where is you going now? You got your plate. Why is you going back upstairs? Yeah, he's gonna fall out before he even make it there. He's gonna fall out. Let's see where he's going. Let's follow him. Let's see what he is up to. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I think this came out so good. It definitely gives that tropical feel and everything. Oh, you're going to sit down up here. Y'all. This is really nice. This is really nice. Go ahead and enjoy your meal. Yeah, this would be definitely a great place for my Sims if they choose to get married or something. Maybe have a wedding here. Yeah, a romantic getaway. This would be really, really nice. Yeah, we gotta get Kai with Bree. We do. He looks so sad. Maybe he's just tired. He's like, she mistreated me in this game. She is mistreating me. Yep. And look at that light that reflects. Very good. Very nice. All right, well, are you done? Are you calling for the check? Okay. So note that this their little getaway or whatever is funded by their parents. So and this their bonding time and everything like that. So it's not like they have to spend any money. So that's how Haley was able to come on this trip and everything. No, Haley, now that she's unemployed, she can't just really spend her money like that and get a place. You know what I'm saying? That's why she just like instead of going back home to her parents and her parents be like, "I told you so." The guy never even, he hasn't proposed to you. He hasn't indicated that the relationship is going anywhere other than y'all moving in with each other. That's how their parents are. But instead of hearing all that, Haley's like, I'm just gonna go ahead and crash with my siblings, move back in and everything. And Kai is kind of like trying to find out what happened. What happened? Like, sis, what happened? And she's like, I really don't want to talk about it. She don't want to talk about all that mess that she was doing. Riding by his job, looking in his job window, and all kind of stuff. She don't want to tell her bro, cause she know Kai. She like Kai is gonna. This is gonna be so funny to him that he is never gonna let this down. You know what I'm saying? Every time he see her, he is gonna count her about it. So she does not want to tell none of her siblings. So Kai is asleep now, y'all. Good night, Kai. We'll see you in our main storyline. Enjoy this stay over here. Yeah, let's go check out the outside at nighttime. Look at this. Ah, very, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Don't worry, I'm gonna do something to the outside too, y'all. The outside of the building. Wow. For a second I thought it was the moon, but it's actually a lighthouse over there. So if that's the lighthouse, what is that? I wonder can we get over there to them? Hmm. But this is definitely a beautiful spot. I'm gonna take a dip in a pool, y'all. I'm in a pool. Ah, yeah, this is definitely life. Testing cheats true, honey. Definitely the life. Definitely the life. But yeah, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned to the main storyline where we're about to hop back over. To then like, subscribe, comment, and let me know. And say and look forward to the next video. Until then, y'all, you are simming with Game Haven X01.